Hey guys, Menchi here. Today I'm going to show you a track. I decided to check what we have on Beatport Top 10, and I figure out that it's this track by James Hype called Don't Wake Me Up. Really cool track, I really like it, and I decided to make something like a copy to figure out how it was produced generally. By the way, this top is top of all genres, not only tech house or progressive house. Is really this track in the top. So we have the genre called dance pop. I don't know, maybe it's a dance pop, maybe it's something like a mixture of dance pop and progressive house, maybe tech house, because James Hype generally produces tech house. Yeah, but he produces maybe more pop tech house. I don't know, there are a lot of tracks that sounds like that, like Ferrari or drums. You can listen to them, of course. By the way, I'll leave the link in the description to the original track, and check my Telegram channel, also link will be in the description, to my copy, how it sounds like that, and check Patreon and Boosty. I'll upload my project there. So let me show you some parts of the track. I can't show you the whole track because of YouTube restrictions. Yeah, I can't do that because maybe this video will not show in some countries, and I should cut some places, and you will not listen to it. So let me show you maybe some parts without vocals. Yeah.
When the light fades, there's a high place that I go.
So it sounds like that. You can listen to the full track. As I said, check the link in the description. So let me explain how I made it. First of all, I made these stems using this extractor. Yes, if you tap here, you can see the menu extract stems from sample, and we have these options: drums, instruments, vocal and bass. Maybe you need to extract just vocals or just drums. You can choose what you prefer. I decided to make all these stems to figure out something like how it was produced, because I don't know, I don't know what samples, what presets James Hypes used, but I tried to figure out by use my ears, something like that. I see the bass, where the bass play, bass where the drums start, something like that. By the way, if we see the drums stem, we can see these breakdowns, something like that. We don't have a lot of drums in the breakdown. By the way, in tech house we have a lot of drums in the breakdown. Here we don't have a lot of drums. We have something like a breakdown, like in a pop track, like in a progressive tracks, like that. So, and we have also bass, instruments and vocals. I decided to leave vocal stem, and the rest I muted. Yeah. So let me show you the drums. So like a rhythm section, we have like that. As you see, I used filter to filter these heads and claps, and we have some filters here and there in the track. Like that. So I saw a lot of James Hype videos, and he explains what he uses in his tracks. He said he likes to use toolroom samples a lot. I decided to use also toolroom samples in this copy. We have the kick like that. Actually, if you watch James Hype videos, you can see some name of these samples, and maybe find them by your own. Of course, you can check my my samples, how it called. So we have the main kick. We have something like a fill. Yeah, I decided to make this bass drum quiet, and we have a filtered bass drum. It sounds like without low frequencies, without the body of the kick, just attack, something like that. I decided to make clap using a lot of reverb, because if we listen to original track, we also can figure out that we have James Hype has a lot of reverb on his clap. Sounds like that, and we have a few more drums, by the way, also from Toolroom. I decided to use this loop from Spinning Pack. I guess it's a deep house. No, deep DP. What does it mean? DP, maybe deep progressive, something like that. Honestly, I don't remember exactly. By the way, you see the name of the of this loop. You can easily find this pack. We have this open head, and we have right. By the way, if you check this graph editor, you can see that we have different volumes. By the way, use piano roll for that. We have quiet notes, like when a bass drum kicks in, and more louder notes, something like when we don't have a drum. It's something like sidechain for the right. Yes, something like that. So what we have in the bass section, actually we have a few layers. Sounds like that. We have a sub bass. By the way, the track has C minor key. And we have this pluck or step. I really like these sounds. It reminds me something like Jerome Misma tracks. I really like to listen to them in the past, back in the days. Jerome Misma, a really cool producer, and these plugs remind me these sounds. This sound a lot. Yeah, so we have here a few wrist basses. By the way, this wrist bass has a bit different melody, because the main melody sounds like that. I mean the melody of the bass. Here in the first breakdown we have this note. I don't know why, but actually it doesn't matter, because if we have a bit different notes in the verse maybe, but a bit different in the chorus, why not? yeah, there are a lot of pop tracks that sounds like that, because we have something like in the verse, something different in the chorus, and something different in the bridge. Nothing strange in here. So we have other wrist bass like that. We have these notes till the second drop starts, something like that. I really like this feature. It's something like a bass feel. Yeah, sounds really cool. And that's why I decided to use it. I heard it on original track, of course. Also, we have these automations for the bass. To make arrangement more interesting. Then we have a melody. Melody sounds like a standard preset, like we used a lot of reverb and delay, but it sounds really simple. Yeah, it's something like a saw preset, something like a saw with a reverb and delay, but I decided to make less attack here, to make something like more smooth sound. And we have these something like a brass from a synthwave pack. Something like that. By the way, I decided to use my own melody. I made a video on my other channel when there I speak other language, but I decided to make something like other melody to show you that you can use other melody to make this lead. Something like that. I decided to leave it just in case. So let me make something like that. Let's use it. Maybe you will need it because I leave the link in the description to my Patreon and Boosty. Maybe you want to make your own version of this track. Maybe you want to make your own track, changing something by the way this melody. Of course, it's up to you. But really don't forget to change something if you want to make your own track. Find new vocals, new harmony, melodies, etc. Maybe you have other sounds like drums, like basses, etc. So by the way, but you can use this project, of course, but don't forget to change these elements. So we have something like electric piano in the break. Sounds like that. I really how it sounds, because it's something like you have additional plug in the breakdown. By the way, we have this part on the drop also. It sounds really cool because we have something like additional melody for other parts of the track. And we have here these chords. It's something like a start of the breakdown, and we have the main chords here. Actually, I don't know how James Hype made these chords because I use my ears. Of course, I can't recognize any note in this chord, but I tried to figure out. By the way, if I want to make something like my own track or something, I don't need to make in one. I just can use my ears, my head to create other chords. Yeah, it sounds similar, but maybe not one in one. So we have two layers for these chords. It's something like a roads or keys. This preset sounds like a trance plug without a lot of high frequencies, something like a filtered plug. I decided to use here textures like that. And it sounds a bit more interesting than without them. I decided to use these swells. I think it sounds good. By the way, we have other chord progression on the drop. Something like that. And we have a few more layers of Atmo FXs. We have something like steps of this sound. I decided to make something like a fade in, and we have this sample. I really like it. And we hear this progression with these sounds. It really sounds huge. That's why I decided to use it. It sounds like airplane or something. Really gives this build up a lot of energy. So we have here a snare roll. We have something like a clock FX. We have other FXs like impact, crashes, other crash, and uplifter, something like that. So what do you think about this track? I really like this track. I heard a lot of James Hype tracks. I really like them, but this track sounds really cool, really melodic, and these vocals sounds really cool. Stuff like "Don't wake me up." It's really cool. Yeah, stuck in your head. Yeah, so I don't know what to say more here, because it's something like a quick review. Maybe if you want to watch more detailed review, I speak other language there, but maybe you want to see it, so check my other channel, Mensch Home Studio, to watch this long video. And as I said, I'll upload this project to my Patreon and Boosty. You can check this project and maybe make something by your own. Maybe you want just to study how and figure out how it was produced, something like in general. Yeah. So Mensch was here. Bye bye, guys.